Oh, we're away based on our jersey. Yeah. All right, game's about to start.
Oh, I'm excited, Andrew. This is going to be a great contest out here.
Oh, it's looking after one.
Now, this is Geneva, right?
The Geneva Cyclones.
It's a suburb of Chicago, Illinois.
I do not know. I did not do that much research.
Where's my statistician?
Well, I'm not your statistician.
Why not? I thought you knew all the facts and stuff. State birds and
You're
stuff.
You're the guy behind the camera now, so look that stuff up while we're waiting.
Yeah. You're supposed to.
All right. Looks like the Lancers are already ready to roll. Looks like we'll start with Talon or Frericks at center, Meister, and Varespi at wing, Katie and Frost on D. You got to be careful when you got a defenseman named Donkers on the team. We're playing some mighty names here.
See if I can't get an autograph.
Face off to Varespi. Cyclones pass up. Junior Lancers back up, fighting for it in the neutral zone. Talon pushes it in. Meister there to tip it and send it into the corner. Talon back behind the net. Setting up, but doesn't quite bring it with. Cyclones go to leave the zone. Talon taps off. Meister recollects. Centers the puck to Talon. Talon tries to dangle, but stick got in the way. Katie holds the line. Throws it back deep. Frericks gets on the boards. Plays it back through the corner. Tries to center, but unable to. Frost gets a piece of it, but doesn't quite hold the line. Over to Katie. Katie makes a tap up to Varespi, who dumps it in deep. The boys are getting the change. Well, put a little pressure on them in the zone. Offsides. Couldn't get Meister out quite in time. Jones got a little anxious with the puck.
Needed the change anyway.
There'll be a change. We've got Ives at center, Barry, Jones at wing, and Caniglia and Moffat on D.
How long are the periods?
I don't know.
Ives wins the puck back to Moffat. Moffat turns, spins it over to Jones. Jones enters the zone.
Under 12.
Taps pass. Looks for the pass to Ives, but just doesn't connect. Just about there, though. Barry taps it back into the corner. Cyclones work it back out and skate up to the neutral zone. Jones there to try to take the puck back to the neutral zone. Caniglia. Going to skate it in. Sends a nice shot on net. Bounces into the corner. Ives collects behind the net. Looks for the wraparound. Out there. Barry's there to pump it through. So, goal from Barry, assisted by Ives. Barry from Ives.
Guess you didn't need that new stick after all, huh?
Didn't need the new stick today.
Tried to go into the side and pack it around.
Turns out, no matter what stick you have, you can clean up garbage. All right, Miller takes the draw with Diamond and Basham, as well as Meyer and Simpson. That'll be Diamond, carries in, Basham collects, centers the puck to Diamond, who just doesn't quite connect. Meyer holds the line, goes back in, keeps holding the line. Basham collects, tries to spin, stripped off. Miller on the boards, helping Basham. Diamond there to try to get a stick, but misses. Meyer's going to go right for it. Diamond strips the puck by a stick lift. Dangles through. That's a nice shot on net, and that's a goal. Diamond from no one.
That was nasty.
He stripped the puck and ran in. The other team, Donkers, is complaining about he just got out. I heard him say.
Oh, no.
But when you don't do your job, I guess you don't get to play much.
Oof. It's a rough one.
Oh,
Heine
just
and net
commentating on
today.
the other teams. All right, Meister carries in over to Varespi. Varespi takes a shot on goal, and no! Chuck tries to tap it out of the air. Sam takes it. Nice hard shot, tipped by Frericks, but over the net. Gotta stop with the wraparounds. Meister tries again. We got guys out front who can pump them in. Meyer collects. Roman grabs the puck, skates up, pressured. Looks like Cyclones through the neutral zone. Simpson chips up. Back in. Roman has the puck, chips it up. It's a little fight in neutral zone here. And Cyclones dump it deep. Might be the first zone time they had, and it's already icing.
How long are these? I thought we were 12-minute stop clock. Is it not?
I don't know.
It's probably been 2 minutes, don't you think?
No.
We're at 9:58
No,
now.
it hit 12.
The clock hit 12.
Oh, you mean it's like, okay, maybe 15 minutes. I don't know what the timing is in this tournament. Ives will take the draw. Back to Barry. Barry taps back to Katie. Katie, hard shot, but not quite through the sticks. Barry into the corner. Taps it back behind the net to Jonesy. Jonesy loses the puck. Cyclones pass back to the other side of the wall. Tries to poke out. And Cyclones breach the neutral zone. Frost back to collect. Takes a look. It's going to make a cross-ice pass into coverage, which Cyclones are able to collect. Dangle through. Get a shot on net. Tanner kicks to the wall. Heine is in net. Sorry, Tanner Heine in net. Katie
Yeah, let him know.
banks it off. Ives collects the puck and chips it around, looking to get in. Do some work here. Jonesy misses. Barry collects. Work. Oh, but could not quite make anything of it. Frost is there to get a nice little pass back in. Jonesy there to try to collect. Fighting for it in the corner. Ives with him. Barry playing high just in case something squeaks out, and the goalie covers. Cyclones cover the puck.
Got some music going. That's nice.
Ooh, the Lassie brothers are here. I think there's a lot of brother combos on this team because I've seen a lot of the same last name.
It's a family affair.
Absolutely. Miller out to nope. Yep. Good look, Miller, not to pass back. They're in coverage. Oh, but he sneaks it by Caniglia. Gets a shot right into Tanner's glove, blocked. Then he tries to chip it out, turns it back around. It's coming up the wall. And we are in the neutral zone. Diamond to Miller. Miller takes a look. Teagan with him. Tries to make a pass, but too close. Teagan collects. He's going to float a backhand out front. Not quite. Doesn't make it past the skates. Cyclones collect and throw out. Vinny's there to hold the line. Send it. Oh, we gotta look. We're so used to no one being there. Moffitt dumps it back in. We're onside. Miller dangles around. Works a little mohawk. Puck sits out front, and we're not quite able to keep the zone. Moffitt collects. Sends a chip up the wall to Teagan. Teagan
Get inside.
there's a zone onside.
Just barely.
Gets the diamond, but the Cyclones tap it out. And Cyclones make a neutral zone cross ice pass to no one, and then get dumped in. Sam throws it up the way. Basham out. And Diamond is on the prowl. Cyclones make a backboard shot around the net, but collected by Miller. Miller goes out front, tries to make a tap in, sends it out front to Diamond, but they get a stick on it. Cyclones leave the zone. Simpson there to break up the play, keep him out. Here comes Diamond. Diamond with Miller. Miller centers the puck, but Miller's not. It gets a stick on it and goes behind Miller. Sam throws one in around the rink. Freak collects, sends it on net, but they're getting a change. Roman comes out on fire here with talent. Sam, hold the line.
Held his own through the change.
Meister. Frericks takes a shot, low. Meister there to collect and tap it in. Another garbage goal. Nothing like cleaning it up. It's an easy job. That will be Meister from Frericks. 3-0. Junior Lancers over the Cyclones.
Holding his own through the change, though.
Yeah,
That was
offensive
nice.
zone change it's good. Something the kids don't have to do very often. Oh, Cyclones there. Frericks holds the line. Oh, and we're going to be out of the line, so now we're offsides. We could have taken it back, played a little bit, and done a nice neutral zone regroup, but I don't know if the boys have quite there yet. They've done it a few times. All right, it'll be Ives, Barry, Jones on forward, Frost, Katie on D. Ives wins the puck, kind of spins around under the feet though, dumps it deep. Cyclones take a look, go the other way, try to get out of the zone. Frost there to get it off his skates, keep it in. There it is, Frost again, holding the line. Barry there to hold the line, chips the puck up the wall to Jonesy. Jonesy dumps it in deep. Cyclones take it around the net. Chip out. Barry gets a skate on it. Tied up by the Cyclones stick. Frost holds the line. Ives taps it back in. Cyclones are having trouble leaving the zone. All right, Katie taps it in. Barry misses. It's going to be work away out of the zone. Cyclones in the neutral zone. Frost gets a stick on it, but doesn't quite get it off. Cyclones go wide, take a shot. Tanner gets a save. Ives shovels the back end out, doesn't quite leave the zone. Barry's going to get there and look for Jonesy. There's a little spin move, doesn't quite leave the zone. There's 4 of the Cyclones players down there against 2 of us. If that tells you anything about the competition. Katie looks for a stick poke. Barry comes out with the puck, but loses it between his feet. Jonesy skates it in. Loses the puck. Barry's there to... Oh, almost. We got Caniglia is going to take a look. Nice neutral zone regroup here. Over to Jonesy. Jonesy, oh, can't quite collect. Back into the neutral zone from the Cyclones. Tried to make a centering pass, but it bounced over the stick. Basham collects, takes it behind the net, looks for an open player. Jonesy's up there to try to help get it out, but not quite. Cyclones get a stick in front of it. Again, Moffitt throws it back out, and Cyclones dump it back deep. Caniglia back to take a look, makes a move, and 2 Cyclones players comes to strip it. Cyclones dump it in again, but Caniglia able to tap on it and send it out to the neutral zone. Basham collects. Cyclones are on a change, so we were on a 2-on-1 at one point. Can't quite get enough on it because the stick gets in his way. Basham sends it back around, takes a look, tries to shoot himself. Miller takes a clapper onto the goalie, which bounces out. Back behind the net. Miller loses it. Cyclones collect. Carried into the neutral zone. Back to Vinny. Caniglia is going to set it up. Nice pass to Basham. Beautiful look. Basham loses it. Miller gets it. Dangles through, and the goalie collects. Oh, and then it comes out. Refs lost it, so it is covered.
What do you think?
Hey, for what?
Miller takes the draw with Basham, Diamond. Miller wins. Back to Diamond. Diamond rips a shot. Goalie blocks. Puck gets run around. Simpson there to hold the line. Dump it back deep. Basham behind the net to help. All three forwards are back there. Need to get someone out front. Puck gets run back around the rink. Cyclones collect. Look for their outlet. Sam there to get a stick on it. Nice work. Way to hold the line. There we go. And Miller there. Take a look. Tries to center to Diamond, but the Cyclones break it up. Basham there to hold the wall, but it gets by. Meyer dumps it back deep. Miller into the back to collect. Oh, Diamond's back there now. Gets a stick on it. Cyclones send it back out. They are in a panic mode of trying to get it out of the zone. Their breakout isn't working. Diamond collects, takes a nice shot, but it gets tipped by a stick and covered by the goalie. You got a line change here.
Pressure is immense.
Yes. Under pressure. Frericks takes the face-off with Varespi and Meister. Katie and Frost on D. Oh, we win the face-off, but to the wrong side. And it is poked down ice for an icing from the Cyclones, but the Junior Lancers make it there before it crosses the red line. Frost collects in the back, takes a look, uses the wall, good angle, out to Meister. Meister's beautiful breakout drill out to Frericks. Frericks going to take it in. Nice hard shot on the goalie. And just barely almost rolls over into the net, but just on the outside of the post. Frost holds the line.
Goalie saw his life flash before his eyes.
Talon collects as the puck trickles through the middle of the ice. Rips a nice, hard, low shot right over the goalie's left pad.
Was there an assist? I don't think it bounced.
No, the Cyclones tried to get it out. Talon collected and then had his own shot. So no assist there. Just Frericks gets another goal for 4-0. Junior Lancers over the Cyclones. It'll be Ives, Barry, Jones, Katie, and Frost. Oh, we lose the face-off. Cyclones play it back to the defense. D to D. Barry goes in for pressure. Cyclones fumble it in the neutral zone, but come out with it. Lancers back. Not quite out of the zone. Nice hard shot from the Cyclones, but 2 feet over the net. Oh, Jonesy holds the shot, but can't hold his feet. Cyclones take another shot, blocked by Katie. Katie's going to skate it up. Backhands it through the neutral zone to Jonesy. 2-on-0. Here, tap in. Oh, ice kick toe to get it in, but close. Barry gets it on a stick. Post. Ives powers it back through. Jonesy pumps it into the goalie, and that was a hell of a little run there. Probably had a couple chances at a goal.
That last one, Jones?
Has the last shot?
Oh, yeah.
New line. Miller takes the face-off. Basham, Diamond.
Just a second too late on the back.
Moffat and Caniglia on defense.
You talking to me?
What? I was talking to you.
We win the face-off. Back to Basham. Basham loses his feet. Back to Miller. Miller to Diamond. Diamond to Miller. Miller tries to tap the wall, but Cyclones take the look. Moffat holds the line. Back to Miller behind. They're on the sidewall. Up to Moffitt. That's chip around him by the Cyclones. Diamond collects. Over to Caniglia. Nice chip up to Tegan. Tegan waits to collect, but dangles at the blue line, causing an offsides. Don't play with it at the blue line. That's the rule of thumb.
You made a move at the blue.
Your team doesn't know you're going to dangle on the blue line. Miller takes the draw. It's one back by the Cyclones. Back to their D. Donkers takes a look out. Cyclones carry it through. It's the only player I know on that other team because I like the name. Ives. Oh, no. Basham. White helmet. Up to... He tries to get it to Diamond. Cyclones carry it in for offsides.
Your boy sending in offsides.
And that is the end of the first period. Much less annoying buzzer at this point.
That was pleasant.
It was pleasant. Just a nice
buzzer,
little...
nice
let you know you're here.
Chairs, but yeah. I honestly prefer this one.
Yeah.
Is this our only game here?
Yes, this is our only game here. This is a much nicer setup.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah. I think our next one's at the same rink we were at yesterday, which means we'll be right on the glass.
Yep.
And the buzzer will be immense.
I don't want to go back.
For any of you that woke up bright and early this morning, thanks for joining us.
What?
He's getting his broadcaster voice on.
Whatever.
STP?
Whatever.
The Stone Temple Pilots.
It's a great song.
I played this for you multiple times, sir.
Love an ice rink that plays a little music between the games.
Nobody caught that but us here in the booth. Weston's wise words.
I like the alliteration. That's
did your bands
W
come
right
off?
there.
Yeah.
All right.
One, I saw this one.
Frericks will take the draw. Gillespie and Meister at wing with Moffitt and Caniglia on D.
What a new one.
I'll tell you, over the season so far, the defense has gotten immensely better working together with each other. Yeah, I don't really see much issue with any of the lines. It's really been solid. Oh, Talon wins the faceoff over to Meister. Or sorry, Varespi. Varespi up to Meister, but the frickin' ref kicked it. Caniglia tries to power through. Does get a power through. Up to Roman. Roman power. Oh, misses the puck. Cyclones recollect. And Caniglia just skates through it like nothing.
Good eat.
Varespi is going to carry it into the neutral zone. We're going to battle for it on the board. Cyclones back into the zone. The boys need to make sure they don't give up here. Frericks going to carry the puck up to Varespi, who chips it up. And that is going to be on net regardless, so we are going to get into their zone. Cyclones carry behind the net. Work the puck out. But Varespi there to hold the line. Talon dumps it deep and is going to make a change. Got to have one pressure. Got to have one into pressure. There it is. Sam holds the line. Gets a nice little pass. Oh, my gosh. Tic-tac-toe, and the goalie collects.
That was
really
almost
pretty. Sam,
something very nice.
Hard, nice pass over to Meister, who gets a pass to Ives, but not quite enough to get past the goalie. It's really pretty, though. A little Green Day for this morning.
I was much of a Green Day fan.
Ives back to Simpson. Simpson dumps to Barry. Barry sends a nice pass to Ives, who gets behind the net. Sends it out front to Jones, who just couldn't quite tap it out of the air. Ooh, whoa, now we're all tumbling up. But Barry able to get there, hold it, send a nice little flop shot on net, hoping for a rebound. Ives will go back behind the net. By himself, though. Creek holds the line. Oh, but... And he's able to get a stick on it. Recollected by Jones. Back into the neutral zone for the Cyclones. Cyclones carry it into the Junior Lancer zone. Barry gets a tap on it. Creek right there to hold the line. Hold it. Barry chips it up. Ives, get there. Oh, never mind. Ives working through. Jonesy's got it. And Ives crossed the line a little too early. He doesn't think he did.
Another name.
Oh, I did not see that. Got some interesting last names on the Cyclones. It's kind of fun. All right, it'll be Miller. Takes the draw. Wins it over to... Sorry, taking a look. Diamond, sorry. Katie. Over to Frost. Frost takes a look. A little too slow. Miller still gets it, though. We break through the zone just barely. Diamond dangles. Puts a backhand on net. Covered. Not covered. Diamond out to point. Katie gets the nice hard low rip, but sends it wide of the net. Cyclones chip back behind their own net and try to work it around the other side. Katie there to hold. The Cyclones player bounces off Katie, but they still break out. Frost there to collect. Does a little pullback to Katie. Katie's going to chip it up the wall, up to Miller. Miller enters the zone, little dangle. Tries to center it, but it gets caught on a skate. Diamond back behind the net with Miller. Miller gets a nice little bouncing clapper right into the goalie.
It's a nice feed.
Yeah.
I throw him off the rhythm.
No, you're good. You're far enough away that I have to strain to hear you, and then when you do, I'm like, am I talking over here? There we go. No, a little more.
No, I'm just throwing in my 2 cents every.
I appreciate it. First, taking the draw. Meister and Verespi. Verespi gets a shot on net. Goalie gloves it out of the air. That's that play they've worked out where if we can win the face-off, that left wing comes around, grabs the puck, shoots on net. Right wing should be pounding that rebound in if he can. See if it happens again. It happens again. Oh, but he loses it. So Moffitt gets a little tap in. Woo, almost a redirect off a skate. Centers it up. Back out to Moffitt. Moffitt throws it back wide of the net. I think and Caniglia is going to fire one in. The Cyclones fumble within their feet. All three of them come up with the puck, enter the neutral zone. They're pushing through. It goes around the net. Moffitt collects, fans on it on the pass, but still collects. Out to Talon. Frericks on his way up. It's a one-on-one. And he loses it back behind the net, but able to recollect, center it up. Oh, knocked out of the air by Meister. Caniglia misses the tap to hold the line. Cyclones enter our zone. They're going to get... Oh, my God. I think if we wouldn't have been holding that kid's stick, the shot would have gone off earlier and Heine would have held it, but it was a delayed kind of rip on there. But we were trying to hold the stick from behind, but not get a penalty.
Right.
That's all right. It's 4-1. Lancers over the Cyclones. Ives will take the draw. Barry Jones on wing. Simpson and Meyer on D. Up to Meyer. Meyer up to Barry. Barry needs to get there. He's going to hug the wall. Doesn't hold the line. Cyclones into the neutral zone. Sam gives a tap and into the Cyclone. Sam recollects. Backhand up to Jonesy. Jonesy's got to come back for it, though. Taps it in the zone. Ives keeps it in. And Jonesy's got it. Doing a little bit of dangles. Loses himself behind the net, though. Creek goes to hold the line. Oh, but Ives gets a tap on it, so they need to talk. Meyer gets a backhand, but they still enter the zone. Creek comes around, working his edges. Not able to clear. Backhand, back out, and we're out. Barry does not go after it. Simpson on his own, up front. Oh, Ives is catching up to him to help out. Jonesy grabs the puck. Cyclones working it out. Oh, we get a fall. Barry taps it over. And it leaves the zone. Meyer back to turn, fire. Oh, and it's offsides by a hair. Jonesy just couldn't quite get out of there.
He tried. Oh, duck.
He tried.
Maybe the ref won't see me.
We're not that small. All right, so it'll be Miller, Diamond, Basham, Frost, and Katie. Miller takes the draw, wins the puck to Diamond, Diamond to Frost, Frost to Basham. They enter the zone onside. Basham's going to make a backhand centering pass, but off the Cyclones. Basham recollects. Cyclones throw it out. Frost gets a tap to hold the line, but it leaves anyway. Cyclones working their way. Frost works into the wall and keeps them out of the zone. Basham curls the puck. A little dangle. Tries to go through another, and he does, but he gets poked by the third. It's hard to go through three guys. Basham trying to collect, but it is a bouncing puck here. Back to Katie in the neutral zone. A little regroup. Back to Frost. Frost takes a look, but no one on the wall to help. Katie gets a foot on it and a stick. Diamond carries through into the Cyclones territory, which gets tapped out, but Basham's there to barely hold the line, and the Cyclones are out back in the neutral zone. Frost edges the guy out. No chance in heck they're coming through. There's Katie, gets a tap out. Cyclones collect out to their point. They throw it back deep. Cyclones back to try to make something work, but Frost is there to break it up. Basham goes behind the net to help. Miller helps to tap out, but Cyclones hold the line. Basham there to help again. Puck there we go. Katie's collected it. Let's get it out of the zone. Basham to Katie. Frosty carries through the neutral zone. Looks for an outlet up to Diamond. Diamond back to Katie. Katie to Frost. The passing's actually looking pretty decent when it works. Cyclones are going to enter the zone, but Diamond's there to break that up. Diamond's going to take a look. Oh, he hits the only leg in the way. But the puck still ends up out. Miller chases in for no icing. Takes a look. He reads that right. Gets in the way. Roman there to pick it up. Gets a tap on net, but it's off. Throws it wide. Looks like Frericks out to Moffitt. Moffitt to Frericks. Frericks to Moffitt. Moffitt sends it back in, but the Cyclones get a piece and fire it back behind the net, trying to work the other side of the zone. Roman gets a piece of it. Frericks back behind the net. He's going to use that point, but you got to use his forehand. Out to Vinny. Moffitt to Caniglia. Caniglia fires wide. Meister back behind the net. Gets a tap over to Roman, but Cyclones break it up. Cyclones carry out into the neutral zone and get by, but don't worry. The back check is happening today. Cyclones get a piece, but not enough. Looks like Talon throws it out off the wall to Meister. Meister gets on his horse, looking for anyone else to maybe make a pass to, but no one there. There it is. And they're going to get a tripping call for getting that stick in his legs. Let's just tell you, the Cyclones fans are not happy about that one. They're booing. We don't get a lot of boos at the thing. You might get a, hey, ref, that was rough, but booing. All right. I mean, if you do the crime, you got to do the time. Otherwise, you just teach bad hockey habits. All right, it'll be Ives, Barry, Jonesy, Caniglia, Moffitt. Ives takes the draw, gets a tap. Cyclones get a piece of it. Tap around. Caniglia collects over to Moffitt. Back into the neutral zone. Jonesy collects. Go with him. He looks for a drop pass, but it's broken up. Over to Ives. Ives going to put one on way high on net. Wrapped around out to Caniglia. Taps back in. And holds the line. Look at them go. Let's see what he can do. A little chip shot off the player. Cyclones goalie comes way out to cover. He's not taking any chances with that. The ref says, hey guys, keep my hand up. 54 34 seconds left on the power play for the Lancers. Miller takes the draw. Diamond, Basham, Simpson, Meyer. I would say they lost that one, but still come up with it, and the Cyclones throw it out of the zone into the neutral zone. Meyer over to Simpson. Simpson takes a look. Up to Miller. Tap pass to Basham, who just barely misses it, but it's back to Miller. Miller does his little dipsy doodle spin. Puck comes off to Meyer. Meyer makes a nice, beautiful pass to Diamond. Diamond feeds the middle, but they get a stick on it, and we still almost score. Good pressure. The goalie's working his butt off today. If you got a player of the game, I would give it to him today.
Minute through and what? A shot so far in the penalty, in the power play?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, we haven't had much for shots, but my guess is coach is having them work the puck around a little bit. Diamond to Meyer. Meyer throws it on net. Almost tipped in by Miller. Basham collects behind the net. It's the centering pass to Miller, who, takes way too long and fires high. Back to Miller, who throws a low shot. Just can't get it in. Oh, my God, the puck has been in front of the net just playing. Simpson throws a nice hard shot that's tipped and not collected. My gosh. That is a minute of hockey they're going to want back. That puck should have gone in the net.
Right.
But no power play anymore. Cyclones send their player back on the ice. New line. Ferks at center. Meister. And Gillespie. Couldn't see him. I can't see around the wall. Katie and Frost on D. I should know by now. It's the same on the same line. Frost goes to hold the line, but the bouncing puck goes by. Katie comes back. He's got pressure. Talon trips up. Leaves the zone again, back in the neutral zone. Frericks picks up the puck, chips around. Cyclones have this thing worked out where they slam that puck back, but if our players are starting to read it, Meister was there to collect. Cyclones carry it out into the neutral zone. Chip around. Nice centering pass to no one because no one came with him. That poor kid. Cyclones hold the line. Get a backhand deep from the Cyclones. Frost collects and couldn't quite get a piece of it. Cyclones recarry. Got Roman. Edges him out. Throws the puck up to Frericks. Line is held. Frericks gets it on his feet. Sends it up to Chuck. Chuck plays with it. Back to the thing, and it leaves the zone. He had probably 4 guys on him at some point, so it makes sense. Katie up to Ives. Ives takes a look. Nice centering pass to Talon. Tries to dangle. Meister tries to get a shot on. Blocked by the Cyclones. Cyclones do a good job of collapsing in front of the net. Chuck is going to have a penalty. All right, Junior Lancers are on the penalty kill. Chuck Meister in the net or in the box for.
It's not like it's been a lopsided game either yet.
No, only been 2.
No, Weston's like, you're not supposed to cheer when the team gets a penalty. It's like, yeah, it hasn't even been that lopsided.
That's fair.
Of a called game for them to start cheering.
They're just happy they got one back.
A call, right?
Considered weak call from us. Oh, Ives gets pummeled by the puck, drops down. Caniglia sends it up high. Cyclones throw puck into the net. Tries to get it back on, but Vinny is there to keep it out. Heine bounces up to get it, and it is still loose. Heine just dives to control the situation, slow the situation down. It's probably the most uncontrolled
up in the, it was just
piece we've had here all day.
Yeah, I know it.
The Lancers have definitely been in. So Barry will take the face-off this time. Gets it stuck in his feet. Barry tries to tap around. Cyclones come back out with it. Look for a centering pass. But the pass is to a guy who's not there. Heine taps it out. Cyclones recollect. Look for a centering pass. They keep centering pass behind the net. I don't think that's going to work, but somebody got to be in front of it to score.
Bounce it off the net and poke it in, I guess.
Maybe it's a play they got worked out, but I'm guessing not.
No.
All right, new line. Basham, Miller, Simpson, Meyer. We still got our penalty. 43 more seconds.
32 seconds left
Miller
in the
wins the
period.
draw. Oh, no, he doesn't. Cyclones tap past the net. Cyclones send it out to the D. D back behind the net. No one there to collect. Well, Cyclones get to the other end. Meyer takes a nice little block. They backhand shovel toward Heine, but Heine able to stop the puck. This is the most pressure they've given us the whole game, and it's looking good for them. Oh, I don't know who won that, really. It wasn't the Cyclone player who had Miller on top of him. All right, up to Meyer. Meyer out. Can't break out of the zone. Basham punches through, uses his body. And that is the end of the second period. Basham was on a breakaway, but not enough time. We'll have 11 seconds left in Meister's penalty when we start the third period. It's 4-1, Junior Lancers over the Cyclones.
Scotty doesn't know.
It's an interesting choice for a song for 12-year-olds. Definitely not a movie they've seen, I hope. But a great cameo by Matt Damon.
Right? What do you think, Weston?
I don't know. My hands are cold.
Weston doesn't know either.
His hands are cold.
Warm
It is
them
a
up in
little
your
chilly
pocket.
here. It is like 2 degrees outside and windy.
I can see my breath.
It's freezing.
Better than outside.
Yes, it's better in here than outside. You are correct, Weston. But it is chilly.
Turn the coat on. Turn the coat on, warm my hands up. Oh, I have these extra pair of gloves here this whole time.
Hey, look at that. I don't know if he can work the camera and wear a pair of gloves. I guess we'll find out.
We'll use
Miller
one, probably.
going
You
to
want
take
me
a
to heat them
draw
up?
with Basham. Waiting for 11 seconds for Meister to get out of the box. That'll be Frost and Katie on D. Frost steps up to the wing position. Miller, not really a one. No one really won the puck. Cyclones bounce off each other. Basham trying to dangle through. Cyclones recollect into the neutral zone. Meister comes out of the box. It'll be 5-on-5 hockey now. Frost chips it up, but it ends up back in the neutral zone, which is actually better for us. Meister unable to bring it in the zone. I think that's technically offsides, but we're not going to call it. Miller dangles. Ends up. Jesus! Criminy. Going to force that goalie into the net. And they're mad at Basham, but no one blew the whistle.
Dude, he was in the net with the puck.
Yeah, that puck was loose, and Basham got it in. And no goal, just
The goalie went in.
Cyclones team because, when he played with the whistle. Not as angry as the team yesterday, who was trying to fight our players to keep them away from their goalie. All right, Frericks wins the puck. Back to Katie. Katie, nice hard pass toward the net. But Cyclones collect. Get it out into the neutral zone. Katie's going to give it a tap back up, but Cyclones stop. Oh, up to Meister. Meister to Varespi. But he's covered. Frericks dangles. Dangles. Frosty. Katie. Nice lob shot in. Looking for a rebound. Callan banks off the wall. Cyclones collect. They're going to carry it into the neutral zone. And they chip it in, but Roman's there to collect. Going to take a look. Oh, backhand pass. Not read by RD. Cyclones get one out to the point. It's a bouncing puck. Takes a slap shot. Nothing. It's bouncing between everyone here. There you go. Meister gets a piece of it. Cyclones it's kind of a slow reaction time out here. Roman back into the ref skates. Frericks backhands it out. Recollected back into the neutral zone. Cyclones dump it back into the Lancers' territory. Frost kind of bobbles with it, but comes out with it, sends it up the wall to Meister. Meister takes a look. He's going to pass. Beautiful pass out to Frericks. Frericks dangles, and he's a 1-on-0. Let's see what he can do. Boom! That is the patented Frericks rip. He's usually top shelf on these. Great goal. Give that
very nice goal.
Pass from Meister up to Talon. So Talon goal, Meister assist. 5-1. Lancers over the Cyclones. Ives will take the draw with Barry and Jones. Caniglia, Moffitt on D. Ives wins the pass back to the D. Moffitt collects over to Caniglia. Caniglia sends it back to the wall. Over to Jonesy. The Lancers enter the zone. Gets a tap up. Jonesy tries to fan on a pass that comes out. Moffitt's going to be there to attempt to hold. Unable to. Barry gets a piece of it. Edges the player out, but still gains control of it for the Cyclones. Barry gets in the way of that shot. Puck is rolling on the rim there. Barry takes a look for a pass. And literally gets a player who falls in front of him. Jonesy, a little dangle. Comes through. Puck sent back out. Moffitt gets to collect. Send it around the wall. Ives just a little too late because he got held up by one of the Cyclones players. Ives collects. Barry to Barry. And it's in the net. Barry from Ives. And I might even count that from Moffitt and get an extra assist in there because he did throw the puck around the wall. Right?
Great either way.
So I would say there's 2 assists on that goal. Barry there to collect some garbage again.
What do you mean? I'm talking to everybody. It's all love up here, bud. Come on, you're in the booth.
All right, Miller's going to take the draw. Lost by the Cyclones. Back to their D.
I have not read the
I haven't
rules.
got a piece of it, but the Cyclones still in control. Not anymore. They're fighting for it right at the edge of the line here. That enters the Junior Lancer zone. The Cyclones control. The boys are doing a heck of a job keeping them out. Tanner got a whack on that. Sends it almost out of the zone.
Ooh.
Off Miller's shin guard. Basham backhand up to Miller, who's on a breakaway. Let's see what happens. Dangle! Too far over to Diamond. Back to the net. Tegan's there. Crashes and throws it in the net. Beautiful. Nothing like crashing the net.
Basham the net.
Basham the net. It's 7-1. Junior Lancers.
It went off of a Cyclone, though, to Basham. You got an assist on there?
Probably. You're probably right.
Oh, well.
Who knows? All right. Frericks takes the draw with Meister and Varespi. And Cyclones win the draw. They're definitely coming out with more face-off wins lately. Katie gets it out of the zone. Roman tries to pass. We're all way too close. These passes are not going to work very well. It breaks up the play. Roman there. Katie up to Roman. Roman taking a look, trying to get a pass, and he does. He's in the zone. Frericks picks it up off his feet. Makes a nice pass to his backhand. Meister can't collect and get it on his forehand fast enough. They're going to try to send it out of the zone. They get it out, but Katie's there to dangle. Frericks enters, but Meister not quite able to get out of the zone in time. Offsides.
It's a good reach. It was an attempt.
You have the other glove?
Yeah, why?
I'm going to use my right hand.
Oh.
Well, Pearl Jam.
Even
I
flow.
didn't come here to listen to me sing, so I'll stop.
No. I did.
Kind of tap the puck. Cyclones win the puck back to Frost.
Yeah.
Frost over to Katie. Katie fans on it. Leaves the puck. Cyclones try to gain control, but Frost is there faster. Cyclones get the puck. That centering pass from that same kid keeps hitting the side of the net. And not the
goal, yeah. Oh.
They're going to give Ives a... Who are they? Ives is getting a tripping penalty because the kid couldn't stand his feet.
He was, yeah.
I mean, he's whacking around at his legs, but he got the puck.
Pirouette.
I think the refs are going to have a hard time not calling stuff on us. It is 7-1.
Yeah.
And any chance you can give the other team to have a little bit of a reprieve will be nice. Barry going to take the draw.
Yeah, Barry
sure did.
Wins the face-off.
And he's going to, he misses his little chip pass out. Tanner blocks the puck, back behind the net. Moffitt throws out. Barry not quite able to do anything with it. He's sharpening those skates later. That's what we'll be doing. Moffitt up to Barry, but not quite there. It's going to be an ice baby. Send some new players on the ice. Fresh blood.
Happy little treatments.
Happy little treatments.
Right after
I like it.
fresh blood.
Fresh blood.
Nobody heard me say that, though.
Oh.
'Cause I didn't have my mic up,
But then
so
I said
nobody
it.
heard me.
So
Yeah.
Miller taking the draw from Basham. Cyclones come out with it, but off to Moffitt. Moffitt goes for the tap. Taking a look. Back ends up to Basham. Basham. Beautiful. Oh, just about beautiful pass to Miller, but that's all right. We're just trying to get out of the zone anyway. Oh, they take Miller down. No penalty. Cyclones enter the zone. Hard shot. Tanner gets a piece of it. Tanner kick save. Throw the puck up and out, and it's going to wobble and stop before it gets to the red line. No ice. Beautiful exit of the zone. Because at this age, you cannot ice the puck when you're on a power or on a penalty kill. Moffitt tries to tap past Cyclones. Cyclones get it. Moffitt falls. Cyclones are going to get a pass to the center, but Vinny's like, no, thank you. Moffitt trucks a kid through the puck. Basham grabs the puck, sends it up ice. Caught in the feet. Caniglia sends it back through the neutral zone for an icing. Just a little too far. That's all right. Get some fresh legs on the ice.
It's one of my Christmas presents. Christmas bingo prize. Some Bob Ross happy little treatments.
I like it. Frericks going to take the draw with Gillespie and Meister. Simpson and Meyer on D. Frericks throws the puck back. Roman back behind the net. Simpson goes to collect. Cyclones throw it out to their D. D gets one toward the net, but Meyer says no thanks. Up to Meister. Meister fumbles with the puck and gets it out of the zone, but Cyclones recollect. Carry toward the line. Nice. They hit that post every time, man. If they get it out front, they might have a chance to bank it in, but kid, he likes the post. I'll tell you. Creek holds the line. Up to, it's going to be on net, boys. Goalie needs to be prepared. And he went, no, thank you, because he saw Frericks barreling down the rink. So we'll take a new face-off draw in the Cyclones territory. Ives, center, Barry. And Jonesy with Frost and Katie. The puck bounces. No one wins the draw, really. Cyclones come out with it. Enter the neutral zone. Barry back to help break up the play. Frost chips, gets a piece of it. Stops him from going too far. Back into the neutral zone. Cyclones try to neutral zone regroup. Throw the puck across ice. But don't worry, Katie's there to break that through. Here comes Katie. Gets a nice hard shot in the corner. Ives takes a look. Katie gets to stay back with the play. Barry's covering for him. Jonesy up to Frost. Cyclones. Barry getting his stick in there. Frosty gets a tap. Barry misses the puck. Maybe we do need a stick. I don't know. All right. Cyclones come out with it, but unable to shoot. There's just so much stick action here. We are fighting the players more than looking for the puck right now. No one's even going for it. There we go. Centering pass out, but whiff. Donkers comes back with the puck. Sends it on net. Katie grabs it, throws it back up. Jonesy tries to play through the player, doesn't chip the wall. Ives going with it. Ives falls. Barry collects. Looking for an outlet pass. Tries to make it up to Ives, but not quite enough. Ives turns around, throws on net into the goalie's stomach. I'm going to change in line.
Getting a little scrappy out there.
Yeah.
A lot more contact.
7-1 game does make the other team usually get a little more feisty. That'll be Miller taking the draw with Diamond and Basham.
Like a trapped hamster.
Moffitt, Caniglia on D.
It's like trap raccoon or something else.
We won the puck to Basham. Basham out to the point, but not quite on his tape. Moffitt unable to get a hold of it, but able to send it back to Diamond. Diamond recollects. Oh, no, it doesn't collect. Diamond out to Hope. Moffitt dangles to Miller. Unable to do anything with it. Cyclones throwing it through the neutral zone. Basham helping out on D. Chips back up. Diamond recollects. Sends it up to Miller, but he just barely misses it. It was a great pass. They fight through it. There's 4 Cyclones players here. Count that, 4 Cyclones players. They need to spread out a little bit. Well, Basham tries to kick the puck and almost kicks the player. Cyclones take off. They're going to get a shot, but broken up by Caniglia. Back behind the net. No one going to get it. Caniglia does collect. Up to Basham. Basham out to Miller. Miller, let's see what he does. Diamond's in with him. Over to Diamond. Diamond gets it on his forehand. Shot off the goalie's helmet. Back behind the net. Miller gets checked. And that'll be a penalty on the Cyclones for shoving Miller over. It was not a hard shove, but it was blatant.
So power play for the last minute and a half.
Yeah, why not? Well,
they ran the clock.
They're going to get 1 second where they don't have the power play, I guess. But power play for the Junior Lancers. Frericks will take the draw with Varespi and Meister, Simpson and Meyer on defense. They sent Donkers out on D again. Sorry, great name. I'm loving it. Got a good flow, too. Simpson holds the line up to Frericks. Frericks back to Roman. Roman centering pass to... Okay. Not quite what we wanted. And they don't hold the line. Cyclones enter our zone. Donkers carries it in, tries to make a shot. Blocked it. Heine gets a piece of it in his glove. It's probably the 4th, 5th puck he's seen all game.
Yeah. I'm gonna give him a save.
58 seconds on... Oh, we're doing run clock because of the score. It is 54 seconds left. The penalty is going to expire about half a second before the end of the game. Cyclones get another shot. Tanner kicks it out front. Frericks tries to take it up. Simpson back behind the net. Looking for a breakout. Up to Roman, but it bounces off his stick into his leg and falls back into the zone. Cyclones get another shot. Tanner's going to see half his shots on goal in the last 6 seconds. Simpson makes a little move at the blue line, but gets it out of the zone. No ice. Cyclones collect. Throw it around. Meyer's like, no thank you. Back to almost the center. Frericks tries to do a one-hand backhand dangle. I'm not enough on it. Here comes Donkers up through the zone for the Cyclones. He's going to send it over where nothing happened. 7-1, Junior Lancers. I mentioned there'd be competition today. I was lying. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But it was still fun. The kids played really well. Again, just like they did yesterday.
They're
It's
getting
more
better.
competition than these Kansas teams we've played lately. So
True. I feel like this. I don't know if this team has a lower rating. The Miami team was a 78 and some change.
yeah, they're about the same as... I know they're around the same as us, but we did watch them play a game right before this. And let me tell you, I'm not super worried about it, but we'll see. I think their goaltending is a little weaker. Their players play pretty well, but their goaltending looked a little weak. But we'll see.
See you back at 3:10 p.m.
Absolutely.
Central Standard Time.
Yep, we'll be in a new rink, a different rink, same as yesterday. So you're going to get that on-glass experience.
Hooray!